Using math for mathematical operations. Here is an example table. Here I have inputs A, B, C, and D. Some arbitrary values. And here is the field with the code in which we are going to do the calculations. Let's see what's in the field code. I will move this to the comment to show the following. If we paste the fields this way, the mathematical operations will go sequentially from left to right, as if we were doing it on a calculator. First, field B will be added to field A, then what we get will be divided by field C. And then the value of field D will be subtracted from all that. We want to do a different sequence of operations, a mathematical one. That is, we first want to add A plus B, C, plus D, and then divide that by this. Let's try to put brackets here, put a bracket here, and put a bracket there. Notice, nothing works, everything is highlighted in red, because brackets are a function feature. You can't use brackets without additional code elements. For example, there's a str_add function like this, and brackets limit parameters within the function. The brackets cannot just hang around like this. To make possible operations in mathematical order, we have the math construction. We type math, and we put such characters at the beginning of the math string and at the end. All of this will be highlighted in purple. This we will remove. And here we can use brackets. 1, 2. Inside this construction, the brackets will be treated as mathematical brackets, and the operations will go in the mathematical order. That is, the operations inside the brackets will be done first, then the operations between the brackets will be done. Also the operations of multiplication and division will be performed first, and then the operations of addition will be performed. That is, if we have, for example, plus 3 here, this means that first the value of this bracket will be calculated, then the value of this bracket, then they will be divided, and then the value of 3 will be added to it. If math is removed, then the brackets do not work and the calculation runs from left to right. And another feature of math is that this construction can be used inside functions. Here I already have a prepared round. The parameter num is the number that we are going to round. We're going to round up in steps of 35 and we're going to round it with 2 decimal places. We can't write such an expression here without math. It is wrong. There will be an error. So, if we have some kind of calculation, we have to refer to a line of code. For example, like this code here, we have code that calculates our value. It will be put here, and then the operation will be done on it. I'll put it back here. But having math, we can use the calculations right inside the parameter of the function. That shortens the syntax a little bit and makes the code more understandable if you have some simple calculations here. If complex, it is not advisable to write a lot of code here. It is better to use separate lines and give them comments, so that after a while people or you yourself can remember what's going on there. That's all for now. Practice and move on to the next video. Note that the value of this whole mathematical operation is 7.5, but we round up in steps of 0. 35 and the nearest 7 and 7/10. That's it. On to the next video.